Fast forward 10 years, you wake up with multiple properties. Your bills are covered by rental income, and you have the freedom to choose how you spend your time. That's not a dream. That's the result of starting now. Welcome back to the definitive series on building real estate wealth. We've already covered how to start with no money down and how to master the house hack. Today, I'm giving you the complete 5-stage roadmap to go from paying rent to building a real estate empire in your 20s. If you're serious about making this decade the foundation of your financial freedom, hit subscribe and turn on all notifications because the strategies I share here are your competitive advantage. The 10-year advantage framework. Your 20s are your decade of opportunity. Why? Because you can take calculated risks that become increasingly difficult later in life. You can live with roommates, you have the energy for a side hustle, and you have 30 to 40 years for compound growth to work its magic. This guide is designed around a single principle, using this decade to acquire income-producing assets that will fund your life in the decades to come. Stage 1. Building your financial go bag, the first 12 months. Before you even think about scrolling Zillow, stop. Real estate is a finance game, and right now, you're the rookie. Year 1 is about turning you into a top-tier player. Mission 1, hit a 760 plus credit score. In 2025, good isn't good enough. 760 plus puts you in the VIP lane for loans, lowest rates, best terms, more cash flow. Quick hack number 1, ask a family member with great credit to add you as an authorized user. With their permission, you inherit their positive history. Quick hack number 2, learn your credit card's statement closing date. Pay your balance to near zero before that date. That's when most issuers report to credit bureaus. This alone can give your score a quick bump. Mission 2, build your $25,000 deal-ready fund. Cash is your safety net and your weapon. Goal, $25,000 in 12 months. That covers your down payment, closing costs, and 6 months of personal expenses after closing. How to get there? Create a second budget inside your budget. If you earn $4,500 a month, live like you earn $3,000 a month. Save the other $1,500 automatically, no exceptions. Add a high-value side hustle. Think freelance digital services, not just delivery apps, to speed things up. This isn't forever. It's a sprint to financial launch velocity. Most people waste their 20s buying stuff that loses value. You're going to spend 1 year building a war chest to buy assets that pay you forever. Stage 2, building your team. Amateur investors ask what to buy. Professional investors first ask who to trust. Your team will determine your trajectory. The mortgage strategist, not just a broker. You need someone who thinks in terms of wealth building, not just transactions. A true mortgage strategist will not only find you an FHA loan for your first deal, but will also advise you on how that loan positions you for your second and third properties. They'll discuss future refinancing options and the path to conventional loans before you even close on the first one. The hyper-local investor agent. Real estate is a street-by-street game. You need an agent who can tell you which side of the street has better rental demand and why. They should be sending you off-market deals from their network and providing you with detailed rental comparables, or rent comps, to verify your analysis. The gray-haired mentor. Find a local investor who has been through at least one full market cycle. Their wisdom is invaluable because they've seen both booms and busts. Their perspective on risk management is something you can't learn from a book or a YouTube video. If you're the kind of person who refuses to settle for average, smash that like button so I know you're serious. Stage 3, live for free. Forget the single-family home. Your first purchase should be an income generator. As we've established, a 2 to 4 unit multifamily property is the perfect start. Let's run an advanced live for free plus scenario for 2025. Property, you find a well-maintained 4-plex for $650,000. Loan, FHA loan, available for up to 4 units if occupied. Down payment, 3.5% equals $22,750. Your deal-ready fund easily covers this and closing costs. Monthly payment, PITI plus MIP, with a 6.8% rate and including all costs, your total mortgage is approximately $5,250 per month. Rental income, You live in one unit and the other 3 units rent for $1,800 per month each. Gross monthly rent, $1,800 times 3 equals $5,400. The mind-blowing result, your tenant's rent payments, $5,400, completely cover your entire mortgage payment, $5,250. This leaves you with $150 in positive cash flow per month. You are living for free and the property is paying you $150 every month for the privilege, all while your tenants pay down your $650,000 asset. This is the definition of financial power. Stage 4. The live-in flip strategy. After you've lived in your house hack for 1 to 2 years, you can explore the live-in flip. The U.S. tax code has a powerful rule under Section 121. If you have owned and lived in a property as your primary residence for at least 2 of the last 5 years, you can sell it and exclude a significant portion of the capital gains from taxes. Exclusion amount up to $250,000 in profit if you're single and $500,000 if you're married. How it works? During the 2 years you're living in your property, you perform value-add improvements. This isn't a full gut reno, it's smart cosmetic updates. Painting kitchen cabinets and adding new hardware. Replacing dated light fixtures and ceiling fans. Improving flooring with durable LVP, luxury vinyl plank. Improving landscaping and curb appeal. You can do this work yourself on weekends to save money. After 2 years, the property has appreciated, your loan has been paid down, and your improvements have forced the value even higher. You can then sell the property, potentially pocket a large sum of tax-advantaged cash, and use that as a hefty down payment on a larger, better-performing property. Stage 5. Scaling to your second property, the BRRRR method. This is the engine that turns one property into a portfolio. BRRRR stands for buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat. Buy, you've already done this with your first property. Rehab, you did this with your live and flip improvements. Rent, you move out and rent your unit, making the property fully occupied. Refinance, this is the key. After the property is rehabbed and stabilized with tenants, you go to a bank and do a cash-out refinance. They appraise the property at its new, higher value. You get a new loan and the bank gives you a check for the difference between the old loan and the new one. You use that tax-free cash you just pulled out as the down payment for your next property. You're not saving for years between deals. You're recycling the same dollars over and over. This 5-stage framework is your blueprint for turning this decade into your dynasty-building years. It's a path of discipline, learning, and strategic action. You start by forging your financial armor, then building a council of experts, acquiring your first mini apartment building, forcing its appreciation, and finally using that created equity to scale. This is how you go from renter to owner to empire builder. I'm curious to hear from you. Which of these 5 stages are you currently in right now? No judgment. What is the single biggest question you still have about starting in real estate in your 20s? Drop your answers in the comments below and subscribe for more educational content on personal finance. Thanks for watching.